Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Before I get into this video, I need to give a warning. It's going to have explicit content. It's going to have some language, which I know in advance I'm going to say, but I'm going to be doing it for the shock value. Because what I'm about to tell you shocks me beyond belief. And I think it will shock you too. And I think if things come to pass, that it looks like they're coming to pass, the riots we have seen in this country will be as nothing to what will come. This involves Iraq, Islam, and Keir Starmer. And cultural differences. So prepare yourself. If you're in a place, just look around, just be aware. But this is one of the most shocking things I have ever talked about. A law has been passed in Iraq. The Conservative coalition, which is now running the country, that Brits and Americans and the West died to save from Saddam Hussein, has just passed a law that means that from now on, children, girls, as young as 9, are eligible for marriage and all that that brings. 9-year-olds. Now, you have in this country the left, and the left says, oh, all cultures are the same. All cultures are equally valuable. I'm going to say no, they're not. I'm going to say that our culture is better because we don't fuck children. I'm going to say our laws and our culture is better because we don't legalise peds. I'm going to suggest that anyone who equates our culture as being on an equal footing with that of Iraq needs to be arrested, needs to be looked into thoroughly, needs to have all their electronic equipment gone into in the minutest of details, and needs to be suspected for the remainder of their life, and certainly put on a list and never allowed anywhere near children. Because if you are supportive of this, there is something wrong with you. This country, Iraq, now means a 46-year-old Iraqi man can take a 9-year-old girl and do whatever he wants to her. And the left, oh yes, they're equal. I would like all those on the left to take their 9-year-old girls, go to Iraq and marry them off, just to show how equal our societies are. But I bet they won't. Keir Starmer is looking to bend the knee. He's looking to bring in a blasphemy law. Not blasphemy against all religions, not blasphemy against Christianity. No, he's looking to bring in a blasphemy law for one religion. Can you guess what it is? He's going to make it that it's illegal in this country to criticise this one religion. He's going to make this one religion a special group who are effectively beyond reproach, beyond any kind of criticism, that cannot be questioned about their beliefs, about their cultures, about the practices that they do. If an Iraqi comes to this country with a 9-year-old wife, will the left say that that is perfectly acceptable because it's his culture? And if someone criticises, you can't do that. You could be arrested for blasphemy. Because, yes, you can. Because that religion permits it. Police could watch middle-aged men doing whatever they want to 9-year-old girls and would be too frightened to stop it for fear of going to prison for blasphemy. Keir Starmer is doing this. Keir Starmer is proposing that we as a nation bend the knee, accept this religion as primacy in this country, He's going to say that no one dare question these disgusting practices. It's quite all right in Keir Starmer's world to fuck children. And no one will be allowed to criticise that. No one will be allowed to say it's wrong because blasphemy laws that Keir Starmer is bringing in. We might as well all slit our own throats because it's going to come. Keir Starmer is a traitor. Worse, Keir Starmer is enabling the abuse, the sexual abuse of children on an industrial scale. And remember, he's the man who defended Jimmy Savile. Tells you it, doesn't it? Tells you everything you need to know. This is the man who, as the DPP, chose not to prosecute a child abuser. And now he's signing up to make it illegal to criticise this religion when it fucks children. Anyone on the left, if you agree with Keir Starmer, you're standing for this. If you're on the left and you're voting Labour, and you continue to vote Labour, you too are guilty. You're all PEDs. Look to your children, look to your grandchildren and say, yes, I just think that beautiful little girl, she'll be 9 in a year, then I can hand her over to a middle-aged, fat, corrupt, disgusting, dirty shit. And she'll be fine because after all cultures are equal. If you vote Labour and you support Labour, you're supporting this. I now don't look at Labour supporters as people with a different political view to me. I look at them now as child abusers, the enablers, groomers, each and every one. And that's all they are now. If you're Labour, you're supporting this shit. And when Keir Starmer takes the knee, you might as well take it with him and hand over your child to someone of that religion, because they're going to take them anyway. Won't be long until that is a law in this country, because it won't be long until they are running this country. Thank you very much for listening. Please God, may we stop this man and stop this religion from destroying everything. Goodbye.